baking every day. I'm basically our eternal. It's 4:30 in the morning and I'm making taquitos. Those aren't all for me. Timer on. It says 8 minutes. I'm gonna put them in for 9 because I like them a little crisp. Marley's with me too. We are insomniacs. Cannot sleep. Buzz Lightyear just found his twin. So my plan for the rest of the day is to stay up all night and go to sleep tomorrow at 8. But I'm probably going to start drinking coffee around 6. Does this make sense? I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I never looked it up on the internet to see how to reboot your sleep schedule. But I want to give it a try. Should be interesting, guys. Alright, so my all-nighter didn't go very well. I fell asleep around 6:30 on the couch and woke up at 7:30. My mom yelling at me. My mom, I don't know what's wrong with her, but if you if you stay up late, she thinks you're being bad. Like, anytime I'm up staying up real late, she comes out not being bad like you're doing bad things, just being bad in the sense that like you shouldn't be doing that. And she like, if you get sick, she'll be like, well, you haven't been getting enough sleep lately, you've been staying up late. It's like my job is to make music. I don't have to be anywhere at any certain time. I'm my own boss kind of thing. You know what I mean? My office is in my house. This is my office. This is where I work. This is where I go to work every single day for 8 hours a day. Like any other person. But it's in my house and I can go in whenever I want as long as I get everything done. So my mom doesn't really click for her. I don't go to high school. I don't have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to school every day. I wake up whenever I want, come in here and drink lots of coffee, make music all day. When I say it like that, it sounds like a really badass thing, and it is. Very thankful for what's happening to me and where music is taking me. I think about it every day, how grateful I am for it, how happy I am, and how hard I worked for it. But anyways, so she yelled at me all day, and then I slept until like 1, so 7 to 1. Was that for like 6 hours? I don't know. Doesn't even matter. And I'm completely exhausted. I feel like if I actually went in here and expect to get anything done, I wouldn't. So I just thought I'd take it easy, upload yesterday's video to YouTube, and work on my set list for Warped Tour. And how I did that was I basically just mapped it all out in Logic, and I was mapping it out. I was like, I really need to play a lot of my older songs because I want to play a bunch of new stuff. A lot of High Lion, some new songs, and then a lot of remixes. But I realized that I need to play like some of the older songs, like some more popular older songs, like "Bitches on My Money." So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm gonna remix them and play the exclusive remixes live at Warped Tour, so it'll be basically the same thing, just a little amped up, a little more I'm into it. So I basically I made stems out of "Bitches on My Money." Stems, if you're not familiar with producing terms or dance, whatever the hell I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep in mind I'm very tired today, so if today's a little loopy, that's why. Stems is basically what makes a song. When you're doing like an actual band song, it's like what I do remixes for metal bands. You get guitars, usually rhythm and leads, a bass track, a vocal track. It's usually one vocal track, typically, unless there's different kinds of vocals, like clean vocals will typically be on their own track. And then there's drums. Drums are either all separated out or on their own track. But anyways, that's what makes stems for songs. But with dance music's more loop-driven. That's why Ableton's had so much success. It's because they realized that dance music was loop-driven. So they made music software that's based out of creating loops and then using the loops to make a song. So that's why Ableton's success has been so great lately, is because they realize that dance music is loop-driven, and a lot of music is loop-driven, where it's just one little cycle repeated, and you add little variants, by doing the automation stuff, which Ableton builds in live. I don't use Ableton. I have it for live purposes, but I don't think I'll ever produce in it just because it doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, doing a Bitches on My Money remix, so I got my stems ready, which, manual focus. Wow. We have audio, bass line, intro, synth, rise 1, Mitch vocal 1 and 2. I used the Mitch vocals in this just because this was over summer is when last summer is when I first started making dubstep. First started diving into it. The first time I ever used it was in the No Time to Bleed remix for Suicide Silence. And that's not a dubstep song, there's like a little dubstep bridge in it. And I liked the bridge a lot, so I wanted to like kind of make a remix of the remix and basically just make it into a straight up dubstep song. That's where Bitches on My Money came from. So that's why you'll hear it's the same chord progression and you hear some of the same effects in the No Time to Bleed one, which is extremely old. I didn't know what I was doing then. I didn't know I was doing making Bitches on My Money, and I realized that when I opened up the Sound Project, and I was like, this is a nightmare. I don't know what the hell's going on. Now I feel like I know what I'm doing, but I probably still don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, I got together the main parts. So we got the bass line MIDI, melody MIDIs, the MIDI for the bridge, the sub bass MIDI. I think MIDI is really helpful when I'm doing remixes because you don't have to rework any audio, just have the things that made the audio what they are. And then some audio stuff, very basic stuff, enough to get me going on the remix. So far I really like it. It has like a kind of a classic feel. Keep in mind, this part right here is all rubbish. Like I basically only worked on this right here. This little 4 bars, and I just kind of dragged those in from the stems little packet I made. I don't know. Like if the stems were better, I'd release them to you guys to play with, but I don't think the stems that good. But check it out.
Bitches on my money.
That's bass. Let's see if we can hear that. I don't know if I told you guys about that, but I think I did. These monitors have the little sub bass release airflow in the front, and since I make bass music, I constantly have air conditioning in my face, which at first was really annoying, but now I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, I figured since that's just a pretty good start, I'm not going to dive into the track today, just because I'm not in the best of moods lately. I don't know why, but I've been PMSing hard, guys. The past few days, I've had just bad days. I don't know what, just not bad days, just weird moods. I think it's my sleep problems, but who knows what it is. I'm a positive guy. I can live through this. Since I'm a positive guy, I know this is a decent start. A decent start well enough to make, I don't know, an exclusive VIP Warped Tour remix type of deal. But I'm just going to save it and exit out. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to walk away for the rest of the day. I need to relax. So I'm going to go in my house. First I'm going to read this, Alice the Bear once changed genres and now they're black metal. That made me laugh. That's such a goofy picture. Anyways, now I'm going to go inside, play some video games, listen to my mom yell at me for staying up real late. But I don't even give a care. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a video every single day of my life. Work really hard. Because I'm American, and Americans are supposed to work hard. We don't always do. But if you work hard, you can do cool stuff. Like, cool stuff meaning whatever you want to do, whatever you work hard at. I'm a huge supporter in working hard for something. Working hard for whatever you want. And I truly feel that if you work hard, because, I don't know, especially now that I'm all bummed out on myself in this release, I know for a fact that I'm not, like, you watch TV and you see some musical genius guy sit down and play the piano for hours, and you're just like, wow, that guy can just play whatever he wants. Just goes through millions of genres, and you know the guy played piano in the first place, because all he's really known is that one radio hit he had that made him famous, and that's why everyone knows his name. But he's actually a genius, and that's awesome. I feel like I can't sit down at a piano and play awesome stuff forever. Maybe I should learn. I know there's like this thing for computers called like Synthesis. I don't know what it's called really, but you can put MIDI in and it'll teach you how to play it like Guitar Hero, but you plug a keyboard in and play it like that. I think that's awesome. I think I should really learn how to play piano well. I can pluck around. Like I can play my songs. I can't play those crazy ass synth solos that I program, but I can play my songs, which is all I really need to do since they're my songs. That's the only songs I'm going to be playing if I ever play them to begin with. But what was I going to say? See, tired, losing train of thought. But yeah, I work hard, happy about it. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Heavy metal lover is trending. That's kind of dumb. I don't know. I'm gonna go inside, relax. I know LA Noire came out, but I'm not really into video games. It soak up a lot of time. Besides Minecraft. I'm into games. I like playing video games. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I should go rent Portal 2, because I always hear people talking about Portal 2. And that'd be a fun game to do. Or what that new game came out, Brink? I don't know. I have an Xbox 360. I do have Xbox Live, but they always put this stupid limit on it, and you can't have millions of friends like I want to. I want to log on every time and play 16 people custom games on Halo Reach every time. I want to play with you guys. Problem is, I fill it up with people, and everyone's playing the different games, and it's just, I don't know. I need actual friends on. I either need all real friends meaning people I know in real life, or just a billion people so we can do Xbox Live raids and jump in people's games and screw people up. But I'm gonna cut because I'm feeling silly. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, love bugs. Ooh. Sup, fam? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing.
You guys are real boring. But I'll put this on the internet and people will watch this. This is the boringest thing I've ever seen. Why would someone film this, put it on the internet, and then people watch it?
Do you want me to do something interesting?
Yeah. Do something.
No. Get here.
Thinking about that though. Isn't that kind of weird? You guys just watch that. You're a bunch of weirdos. Phoebe, wanna make me waffles? Now that you're leaving your other computer, can you make me waffles? These are my favorite waffles. I'm thinking about making these because I don't think he was gonna do them. So, number 2 of taquitos. Hey Phoebe.
She's on to you.
Hey Phoebe. Hey Phoebe. Hey Phoebe.
Yeah?
You make these for me?
I said I will later.
Should I make taquitos now?
Did you finish the other one for sure?
Yeah?
Okay.
I just have to finish typing up notes. I don't feel like learning anything.
So how long will it take?
I'm gonna say 10 minutes.
So do you need to do that right? You can help you.
Because I just don't want to. Simple.